Okay, when we last left off, Gontar Odim sent back to the nether regions. Oh, very good. My mouse is like outside of things. Hello, Vremia. What's going on here? There's always some technical issue. Why are you Madge? Are you malding? Why don't you resubscribe again? And thank you for the 33 months from here. We will be back to Gainesville soon. Yeah, Twitch, when it comes to like renewing subs, is a little weird. I find that I can usually announce it like twice within a day or two, and then it kind of finally rolls over. What can I tell you about galvanized square steel? It's galvanized, it's square, and it's steel, which means it's carbon and iron. Yeah, yeah. I am a genius. Fully well, the Madge face. I didn't steal the special from you, though. So you shouldn't care unless you're some sort of weird, filthy communist or something. Actually, I guess that makes you a socialist. If somebody's got to have it, I should be the one to have it. This makes perfect sense to me. Oh boy. Why is this place full of corpse eaters? We're good? Are they leaving us alone? I think so. No. There's wolves? We're good? We are good. Awesome. You're also scheming to steal it? Bunch of jerks. I earned it fair and square. The amount of degenerate content I have had to view in order to accrue my Dragon's Hoard of points. Absolutely ridiculous.
Have no fear, good man. Our labors shall be done quickly. The prowlers to be banished for good. Milton, look.
That's some sick armor, actually.
In the flesh.
Hail, Witcher. Let us go inside and greet you as befits an old friend.
And you, fear not. We shall put an end to the rule of outlaws soon.
Not as the fanciest friggin' armor yet. What the heck?
Found your message on a notice board.
You see, Palmerin? I told you. The griffin at White Orchard. I knew that were we only to follow the tracks
Showering
of its
time?
slayer, we would in the end find Geralt.
Milton de Peyrac Peyrin and Palmerin de Lawnful. Good to see you both. Been years.
Be assured, we share
Imagine remembering
You
that.
must forgive us our surroundings. When we pledged to place the village under our protection, the village elder gave us this hut as our lodgings. He swore it is the best hut in the village.
Get involved in some squabble?
We discovered that in retreating, the Redanian garrison that left this land still is at the mercy of numerous plagues. A tyranny of bandits, the most onerous among them. These plunderers shall soon descend on this village to collect tribute. Milton and I will dissuade them.
We are both sworn to fight injustice and oppression wherever they rear their heads. The matter does not concern you, of course, but do us the kindness of waiting. Once we have dealt with these marauders, we have a matter we must present to you.
No point fighting bandits. Kill these and others just as bad or possibly worse will come in to fill the void.
To cast a blind eye upon the evil. There is no honor in it.
Can't stay here to protect these folk from the dangers that come their way daily. Saw what I saw. Heard them urge you to leave these raiders alone. Must have good reason to do that.
Do you suggest that should we help, we assume responsibility for their fate, for their lives? This burden we cannot agree to bear.
Geralt speaks wisely. We know neither this land, nor its peoples, nor its customs. And we have come with another duty altogether.
How I long to return to Toussaint, where all is simpler.
Soon,
And the wine is better.
soon. First, let us convey our missive to Geralt in the manner tradition ordains.
Peasants will be fine, Palmerin. Been dealing with bandits for generations.
Your words do little to assuage my sense of morality bruised.
Tuh.
So fess up. What brings you such a long way?
We are to deliver Her Grace the Duchess's message in full, with all due ceremony. For tradition
Is sacred in Toussaint. All right, fine.
Most honorable Geralt, slayer of monsters and all evils nefarious, which prey on the defenseless of this world. Whereas never have you been known to deny help to the innocent, nor leave widows and orphans to fates undeserved. Answer you now our present summons. Free us from the beast which floods our streets with blood, and sows panic in the hearts of rich and poor alike. Come to our aid, Witcher. Thus humbly beseeches you the Star-Crossed City's most gracious protectress, Her Illustrious Highness, Duchess Anna Henrietta.
Shall you answer her call?
Anna Henrietta really say all that? Word for word?
In point of fact, she said, "Bring me the Witcher and dare not spare your horses. Only make certain this time he comes alone." The Ducal Chamberlain added the rest. You know how it is.
Yeah, I remember.
I might add, be it unofficially, that a hefty reward awaits. Yet the specifics you will need to verify with Her Illustrious Highness.
Might be the most fervent request that I take a contract ever. And the most polite. And now we've got all that behind us. I want to hear more about this beast. Some kind of monster? Just guessing.
Most assuredly, though no one has caught a good look at it as yet. Our only sure witnesses. The bodies massacred in a brutal, horrid manner.
Look, some sketches drafted from descriptions given by those who claim they glimpsed the beast. Each quite different. To my mind, these witnesses lie.
How many victims so far?
2. When Her Grace learnt of the second, she discharged us immediately to fetch you, promising grants of land and fortunes in gold, should you answer her summons.
An ill wind blows, Geralt. The beast cannot be tracked. Folks say it wields black magic. Also, both victims were nobly born, and the start of a tourney draws near.
Beast wields black magic? What makes you say so?
The first victim vanished between bites at a feast. Of the feast-goers, none noticed this. They saw but an open window, then heard desperate cries from the street below, where a corpse had just been found.
The second killing, similar. A night in a locked room. Servants all about the house. Guards all around the estate. Yet the beast somehow got him out, dragged him to the town square, and killed him there. No one saw, nor heard a thing.
We have no fear of
And
creatures
spicy.
against which sword and shield protect. But of this beast, nothing is known. Save that it cannot be traced, kills effortlessly, and with no rhyme or reason we can discern.
Anyone tried to hunt it? Knights errant, for example?
Ha! Many have tried. Baiting, waiting in ambush, but to no avail.
The beast is clever. It evades all traps and attacks of a sudden. It is like a ghost.
An experienced tracker. This is what we need, with knowledge of monsters. In short, we need you.
Mentioned
Choose you,
tourney.
Pikachu.
Why doesn't the Duchess just call it off?
Simply, it is too late. The guests have arrived. The best knights of all lands, relatives of the Emperor. The beast could be a threat to others, not just to Her Grace's subjects.
No,
Got
I haven't
it.
made candied
Before an
almonds. I
aristocrat
haven't even had them.
dies, At best, it's a scandal. At worst, a diplomatic incident. I sometimes think back to all the contracts I've ever taken from sovereigns. Can't name hardly any where I came out ahead.
You cannot be thinking to refuse.
No. Just struck by a thought. How the Duchess can sometimes be... demanding.
So you accept the contract. Excellent.
We must set off at once. We long wanted this land searching for you, yet time is of the essence.
Ready to go, soon as you're packed.
Ah, then post haste to Toussaint.
To Toussaint.
This is a completely new country? Trying to get some good fats in there too. The problem with almonds is they have a lot of calories for what they are, so you got to be careful.
Toussaint, the land of love and wine.
Exactly how I remembered it.
Oh, this place is super colorful. What the heck?
You will find Beauclair has changed some these past years.
Walk about when you have the chance. You will see for yourself.
To me, place always seemed straight out of a fairy tale. Knights errant, elven palaces.
You insinuate that we are somehow odd? I shall prove you wrong. This I pledge on the Heron.
Sick barrel armor, dude. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Yeah, small change as well, dude. Oh, poor guy. Yeah, good luck blocking that, buddy.
For my lady! Leo, watch out! I swore I'd kill a monster! All for one and one for all!
Whoop.
Attack!
Ow. Get wrecked.
Big beast. Tackling it single-handed? None too wise.
Neither is love born of wisdom, Witcher. So, Guillaume, out with it. Which fair damsel inspired you to vow to kill that filth?
The most beautiful among them.
If he wishes to guard her name a secret, he need not reveal it.
You I do not know, sir, nor seem you a knight, yet still I am profoundly grateful, nay, indebted to you for your succor. This trophy, sir, is yours.
A giant this close to human settlements? Strange.
Well, that was no ordinary giant. His name was Goliath, rumored to have been a knight once, but one who broke his
Google a
vows.
cat jam.
For this, the Lady of the Lake transformed him into a wild giant and banished him into the Gorgon Hills.
So he came back down? Why?
Several times each year, hunger chased him into the lowlands. Goliath had killed and devoured many shepherds. Guillaume's hunt served a noble cause. At any rate, it's a tale for more agreeable environs.
I'll take the trophy. Why not? Could find someone who'll pay to buy it. Put up a good fight against the giant. Got experience battling monsters?
None. In Toussaint, we mostly chase bandits. But I vowed I'd bring my heart's champion the head of a monstrosity. as the famed Gottfried, known as the Giant Killer, did.
You don't mean to hunt the beast, I hope. The matter's best left to Geralt.
Another challenge awaits me. Yet if Geralt is to hunt the beast, he ought to know. It struck again. The river surrendered a corpse. It washed up in the meander by the cockatrice. Damien de la Tour's guardsmen are there already, securing the area.
Securing the area? Better go there now before they trample any tracks, manhandle any evidence.
Set forth then. I shall ride for the city to inform her gracious magnificence that Geralt has arrived. We'll meet later, near Guillaume's tent at the tourney grounds. I shall take you then to see her grace.
Sounds like a good time. Wait, how does the giant have tattoos on him? Goliath. What trophy here? 5% experience from monsters. Whoop-de-doo. 15% bonus gold. It's actually not bad. Yeah, it's a completely new continent.
Brave kid, Guillaume.
Parmarin oversaw his upbringing. Guillaume is his kin.
There's never been a frown.
Colorful place.
Can't get used to the way you knights talk. Especially how you switch back and forth between flowery and, well, near normal.
We are knights errant, in the service of her gracious magnificence. When we appear in her name or speak on her behalf, we are bound by tradition.
Tch. Ah, damn it, Roach.
No one here. They must have removed the body already.
Let's look around. Make sure they didn't miss anything. Hobnailed boots, multiple sets of prints. Ducal guard, clearly. Let's see where they went. Walked along the shoreline.
Perhaps the body lay on the bank.
Got guests. Careful.
These drowners? Scurvers? What the heck is that?
Plenty of you!
Oh, do these explode? Like... No, okay. One left? Feel like coming out to play, buddy? Okay. Yeah! Amazing!
I will fell you all, or my name is not Milton de Peyrac-Peyre!
What is this nonsense? Oh, they do
Drawn
explode.
here by the
Great.
smell of blood. Let's keep looking.
Fishing equipment?
Anything taken by the current ends up in these shallows.
Yes, the stench is fierce.
Junk that came down the river.
We must keep searching.
Must we, though?
Only blood-soaked scraps left of the victim's clothing. Good quality cloth.
A wealthy
There's a
victim,
chest down
correct.
there.
Looks it.
I guess some dude the other day dredged up a safe in the States. Had like $100,000 in cash in it. The bills were super muddy though.
Footprints. See them? And a rut made by the hull of a boat. Left recently, I'd say. Dragged some nets onto the bank, then cut them to untangle them. Lot of blood, so the corpse must have been cut up. Quartered, maybe.
It's likely they loaded the body parts onto a boat and sailed off.
Gonna dive in, check the other nets. Nets were attached here.
A wooden spoon, hell yeah. Somebody's handkerchief.
Monogrammed DLC.
DLC.
Accessory, clearly. Nice to know where they took the corpse.
Okay.
What now?
This isn't the site of the murder. We know that. Current brought the body here. Corpse got caught in the nets. Guardsmen pulled it out, put it in a boat and took it somewhere. Need to find out where. I'd like to look at the corpse before it starts to decompose.
The inn. Its patrons must have seen the guardsmen, which direction they took. We should ask there.
Everybody's hanging out. Oh, suspicious.
Seems we've got ourselves an audience.
You think this surprising? The locals will tell the children of children they do not have yet, of the day a quartered corpse was pulled from the river.
One thing. Found a handkerchief in the water. Monogrammed DLC. Mean anything to you?
Delacroix? It cannot be. Was it he the beast slew?
Seems so. Knew him well?
Long past. We were close friends once, but our paths diverged. He was a man of extremes, standing by his companions, no matter the odds. Fighting his foes to the bitter end.
Foes? You have a lot of them?
He did, but I do not see what that has to do with the beast. Ah, Geralt, you've struck a raw nerve. Memories of a time long past, to which I'd rather not return now.
I understand. We can talk later. Let's go to the tavern.
I shall have to leave you soon. Return to court.
Better
Okay.
get back to Toussaint.
Oh, I gotta follow him.
A knight in the service of Her Illustrious Highness knows no rest. In fact, I'd feared I would return too late to fulfill my duty. Yet it seems I've arrived in the nick of time.
Tuh. Very motivated.
Once you have finished examining the corpse, be sure to report to Anarietta,
Anarietta?
Her Grace the Duchess. I forget myself at times. We address each other by our first names in private. Never in Pomrin's presence, however. He finds such familiarity offensive. A witcher. A watering hole for traders, smugglers, boatmen.
And
But
Gwent?
you will find no better crayfish chowder in all Toussaint.
The beast. Killer from the north, they say.
What? With no lads brave enough?
Of course we have, but bravery's not enough against the beast. It wields dark powers. That calls for a witcher.
Grab all the things.
Clerk's looking for help. Could be good coin to be made.
By my troth, could that be the musty scent of fresh pâté?
Oh.
Naught else, Sir de Peyrac Peyren. I see time has not dulled your senses.
We would be honored if you would join us. Your companion as well.
But why do I not detect even a whiff of crayfish chowder?
No soup today, on account of there being no crayfish. I reckon you've not heard, but all I caught was a corpse. I awoke at the crack of dawn, as I do each day, but when I looked up, I beheld a blood-red sky.
This corpse is precisely why we're here. For the man whom you've invited to join you at the table was summoned from a far-off land by her gracious...
This diction is gonna get terrifying or tiring, not terrifying.
We invited 2 men to join us, yet since Sir the Peyrac Peyran in temperament is more akin to hare than hound, I surmise the other is the hunter. With whom do we have the pleasure?
Name's Geralt.
A humble introduction. You've clearly not tarried long with Sir the Peyrac Peyran.
Spare us the petty insults. Geralt is a master of the witchering trade. He has questions concerning the beast's last victim.
I was the one to find the corpse. The sun had just risen when I awoke, sat straight up in my bed, looked out the window, and beheld a sky red as blood.
As he said.
Please, or we shall be here till winter.
Must have been early in the morning. Went to check your nets and then...
I stepped out of my hut and saw...
By my troth, to the point, man. You found a body ensnared in your crayfish nets. We know this already. What happened then? Did you see anyone nearby? Did you spy anything noteworthy? Anything at all?
Not a soul around, just me. As for noteworthy... well...
What did you see? But be warned, if I hear the sky was red again...
I saw a head bobbing, eyes bulging, the tongue blue and popped out. Next to it, a hand rocking upon the water.
Get a good look at the body parts?
They gave me such a fright. I bolted to town fast as my legs would take me, then returned with guardsmen who told me to keep out of their way. They had a hard haul.
Are you in the
The
lead?
parts were so tangled up in my nets, they were forced to cut them.
Need to examine the body. Know where they took it?
They ferried it across, then loaded it on a cart and hauled it to a cellar at Corvo Bianco to keep it cool, see?
What? Why, Corvo Bianco is Baron Russell's estate. When he learns they've turned his cellar into a morgue, he'll set his hounds on them.
While you were gallivanting about the north, his vineyard was auctioned off.
Who was that? Woman who just left. Didn't see her before. Didn't notice her walk in either.
Doubtless Linnis, the innkeep's daughter. But hold, Geralt, because this is an outrage. Russell's vineyard was auctioned off? Inconceivable.
It is no secret the Baron had gambling debts up to his ears. It finally came time to collect. His creditors auctioned off his property. The Ducal Chancellery bought it, in fact. Russell now bunks with his brother in Vicofaro.
I told Russell he'd get his comeuppance. How long can one throw on past heroics? His creditors must finally have to find that his promises meant nothing.
Such are the times. Today's knights are pale shadows of the heroes of yore.
It's true what they say. God sent the beast to punish us for straying from the old paths.
So folk think the beast's divine punishment.
Knights have turned their backs on the old customs. Where they were defenders of the duchy, they're now defenders of their own tushes.
Why,
Tch.
you insolent?
Let him talk.
The Duchess trades in titles, grants honors to ill-doers. We've strayed from the path of virtue, lost the gods' favor, so the gods sent retribution.
Don't listen to that nonsense, Geralt. It's rehashed street preacher codswallop.
Yes, the rebel rousers have been sprouting up like weeds lately, each offering the same bill of goods.
They say anything else about the beast? Besides it being a messenger of the gods?
The Toussaintois are no fools. They see clearly the beast kills on days honoring patron saints.
Picky monster.
Interesting.
Thanks for the hospitality. Time I examined the corpse.
Corvo Bianco lies a short way from here, near the tourney grounds. Just follow the road and you'll arrive.
Not coming with?
Hey, thanks for the raid. Lee and
Duty of
friends.
some sort calls.
Some sort.
And then bananas
Her
are
grace
here.
bestowed a great honor on me, even before...
How's
we
everybody
parted
doing on
for
this
them.
Friday?
I'm to play the hare during this year's game in the Palace Gardens. When you see
On the
me
Blood
in
and
my
Wine
costume,
DLC
you
of
will
Witcher
wet
3.
yourself
First
up.
time.
A little tempted to ask a few questions. But it sounds like a long, complicated story. One involving lengthy digressions into local history and tradition. So, see you later, Milton.
Chillin' is the way to be. All right, let's see if we can play some Gwent. It's basically the only reason I played The Witcher.
Normally, I'd encourage you to try our famed fisherman's chowder. But alas, we are all out of crayfish.
Hey, thanks for the
Could
follow,
replace
Cookie.
them with something else. Perch, for example.
And
Mix
Justice.
crayfish with fish, I beg you. What next? Vinegar for wine? Parsley for thyme? Huh? Your nordlings are a pleasant lot, but about...
I don't think I've ever eaten a crayfish. Oh, he plays Gwent. Amazing.
What you got in stock?
Oh, and we have Gwent cards. Swears? What the heck is this? Nice of Holy. Amazing. All right, you're going down, man.
Not likely to taste your famous fisherman's chowder, so maybe we could play some Gwent.
I'm here to destroy people like cards whenever possible. So what did I get? Oh, just some junk. Oh, auxiliary archers though. Interesting. There's a few of us out there. You actually read that? My God, who is this guy? I think Marigold's gonna get cut again. Yeah, I'm a filthy Canuckian. I almost feel like I have too many medics. Okay. Oh, there's a Skellige deck? Interesting. This is fine. What is this Skellige deck all about? Shuffles all cards from each player's graveyard back into their decks? Interesting. So what are your thoughts on Canadian Geese, Chaotic? Huh. Okay. Who's this? Drag Bon Dieu. Oh. Dandelion, but for catapult units. What's super weird about this Gaunter card is that if you play the Shadow version, it doesn't pick up the regular version. Why'd he pass? Okay. Weird. Cobra chickens. They're all bark, no bite. You just gotta stand your ground. You know, establish dominance. What is this? Dynamic of Gwent transforms into a bear when a marginally card is on its row. Interesting. Oh. Right, this is the mushroom that they were talking about on Skellige, right? They make up our Air Force, yeah. If only, man. Yeah, this is all new and exciting. I've never seen this kind of thing. I'll just scorch it for fun here. All right, Dandelion. It's an interesting dynamic. Is the Skellige decking even any good? It doesn't look very good. What were you streaming, Lee? I'm just kind of wasting cards at this point. I want to see what he pops out. And just long ships and stuff. I'm not impressed so far. Yeah, I don't like cards like this that definitely need something else to activate. Doesn't make any sense to me. I kind of want to pass just to see what card he drops. Seventh playthrough? My god. I'm like 120 hours deep. I don't think I could do that 7 times. All right. What's their ability? First time streaming it? Okay. A little different that way. 7 times though. Holy crap.
There was a time when nights would seem
I don't think I would be capable of doing that. Alright, what have we got going on around here anyway? Alright, let's head across the bridge. See what that question mark is.
Nothing to see here. Move along.
Not a thing. I like how colorful this place is. It's a nice contrast from Velen that was basically a depression fest. Oh. Gotta make sure I don't commit suicide by running off of a cliff by accident. Arc Spore? What the heck is this? It's like a... like the Zerg.
I like that silver.
Do they just pop? Ah! I don't love that.
Again. Should destroy the area.
Super loud.
For good.
Arc Spore juice. Am I going to get a whole bunch of new alchemy stuff to do? Also, why am I walking? There we go. Okay. Well, let's go see Corvo Bianco.
Sounds like a fight. Have to hurry.
I still haven't found one material back in Velen. I imagine I won't be able to get it here either. Hold Holy crap.
Throat torn open by man-like jaws. Man-like, except for long fangs.
Some sort of vampire?
Busted ribs, blood from the ears. Took a solid hit. Massacred by a vampire. Not an Ekimara, though. Or a Fletter. Bruxa. Gotta be.
Bruxa.
Blow.
Was the Bruxa the thing that was in the first season of The Witcher with that Beauty and the Beast guy?
Claw wounds from 5 separate claws. Spread of a small human hand. River muck. Carried the body in his cart. Attacker had no trouble knocking over the cart.
Do they even lift? The answer is probably.
Small bare feet. Lead deeper into the cellar. Fell down the stairs. Broke his neck.
Rip. Hey, take it easy. Thank you for bringing all your friends over. Hopefully your dinner's tasty.
Hurled against the wall with great force. Took a lot of strength to batter this down.
Yeah, no kidding.
Used this to batter down the grate.
Anything else that's interesting down here? Oh, great.
You. Saw you at the inn.
Delicious.
I know what you are. Don't know why you killed these people, though. Clearly wasn't for their blood.
So sinewy.
We don't have to fight.
You are wrong.
It's always naked chicks.
I cannot let you leave.
She got real ugly really fast. Holy crap. Okay. She can just scream at me for great justice. Oh my gosh. That was anticlimactic. All that build up for that. All right.
Stinks. Waterlogged. Both hands amputated. Body was quartered just as I thought. Laid in water for some time. Head swollen, and something took a few bites out of it. Something in the throat.
Delicious.
A pouch, bulging with coins. Nilfgaardian florins from several different provinces. If the murderer did this, means we're dealing with a sentient thinking beast.
So why was the Bruxa here
Body was
then?
chopped up after death. Blows struck with great force, but bones sliced through, not crushed. Creature that killed him had long claws, sharp as a witcher's blade. First sank its claws into the victim's heart. No Bruxa did this. Third hand. A spare? Except it's clearly not the victim's. Guardsmen must have not noticed it as they picked everything up. How's this possible? Still warm. Blood still flowing. Several monster species can regenerate.
Good snack.
Never heard of that happening to their severed limbs, though. Or of their limbs seeming completely alive after so much time. Examine the tissue more closely later. Might learn something.
Imagine having that thing squirming in your bag.
So, was clearly a monster, but not a Bruxa. But then why'd the Bruxa come here for the severed hand? And who does the hand belong to? Why the hell's it still warm? Now, pouch shoved down the victim's throat. What's the significance? And why was he chopped up into pieces? Lots of questions, no answers so far.
Snack sized.
Need to know about the other victims. I'll ask Palmerin to get me in to see the Duchess.
So is the Bruxa here just as a fluke? Guess I can look around a little bit more. Oh, there's nothing to look around for. How far away is this guy? He's not that far away. Stadium? That's kind of cool. Can we watch some jousting?
So horrid. It shook all the bones. Jeez.
A chance for more Gwent?
Ah, a professional. I like to trade with your kind. You actually appreciate quality workmanship.
Do I ever?
What have you got there?
No new stuff that I actually care about. Oh, that's actually way stronger than my current stuff. Am I going to be able to make better Witcher gear? I've got way too much junk in my trunk. Wait, am I not using that? Oh yeah, because I got the Elfury one. I remember. I don't need the sensor, probably. Yeah, that's fine. Gwent time.
Care for a quick round of Gwent?
That's all I live for.
A witcher?
Still think this is my best deck. Northern Realms is pretty good too, but it just doesn't stand up. Oh, a new leader. This looks okay. Contra Odim though? Eh. A cow! When this card is removed from the battlefield, it summons a powerful new unit card. Amazing. Units only lose half their strength in bad weather conditions. Interesting. Probably not very good, but interesting. Oh, that was possibly the worst draw ever. So you're supposed to kill that yourself? Oh, is this guy a mushroom carrier? He is. Cool. Does it take it from my hand? It does. Huh. Good enough. Murr. Oh. Really? It counts leaving? Okay. The Bovine Defense Force? Sure. Oh, I'm an idiot. Let's play some random stuff for a little bit. What does she summon in? Summons all shield maidens. Interesting. Lugos is just a vanilla dude. I feel like he'd take that harder than most. So far, I'm not seeing a lot from the Skellige side of things that I find that interesting. Probably not going to be high on my list of decks to try out. What do I even have to pull out here? Literally just Gunters. Just waste some time. Yeah, I'll pass. I don't know what the Skellige ability is. Is it something like bring back dude from each side or something? Oh, that's cool. Some bareback action. I don't need to play another card, but that's alright. Get wrecked.
I need a fresh set of shoes for my mouth.
Or Gwent?
Chromed and greft or fluted, whatever your heart's desire.
Let's see what you got in.
Oh, I can't even use this stuff. Level 40? Oh, cool. They give you every single cosmetic? I don't really want to buy more saddlebags, to be honest. Don't think it matters, but... yeah, because the ones I'm using, I think, are 100.
So long.
Let's take a look. 85. 100. Yeah, so those are all actually improvements, but whatever. I'm gonna get it anyway. They look cooler. Probably. Yeah, okay. So grab those. Saddle of the 5 chivalric virtues. Which one should I get? The grapevine saddle? Cade Mirkvid? The Beauclair? Toussaint? To go with the kid one just because it's got horns or something? That looks like fun. Gwent!
No, you're busy, but you up for a round of Gwent?
Of course he is. He's an addict like me. Alright, what is this Skellige? 2 random cards from the graveyard are placed on the battlefield at the start of the 3rd round. From his graveyard? Still doesn't seem that good, but might be interesting. Oh, he's playing Nilfgaard too. That is quite alright. Probably gonna play a little spy versus spy for a bit. Yeah. Maybe I should always play these guys just to thin the deck. I don't think it updates until the next turn either. So I think this should be 9 right now, but it's actually 7? Yeah, exactly. Some weird little bug. Yeah, okay. Take the win. Then I could just medic out one of the spies again. Looks like he's got the same idea. Except I have more. Maybe. All right, so the last card is one of these. Which means collecting all of these dudes makes a lot of sense to me. I'm not going to worry about this Scorch. Not for now, anyway. May as well toss it out now, I guess. Kind of mediocre. So many cards. Still don't have that one. I think I pass here, save some utility for later. Grab this dude. Doesn't matter to me. Tuh. I'm actually not a huge fan of Scorch. I just keep one around, but I don't know. Don't think it's actually that great. Skellige Storm. Some sort of special weather?
Need to speak to the Duchess urgently.
All right, you scamps. Store is done. Go find your parents.
But the Palmerine, what about the story of Rittik and the dragon?
They're tales for another time. But take a good look at the man who stands before you now. This is Geralt of Rivia, the master witcher who lent his valiant hand to the defeat of the giant Goliath.
Master Witcher, is it true virtue always trumps villainy?
Yeah, virtue always wins.
But the Black Knight, he's a villain and he wins.
The cutter of Casteldaccia, too.
Moral victory, that's what counts.
Rubbish.
Now, that will do for questions. Go find your parents.
The kid's already jaded.
Her Enlightened Highness has doubtless arrived at the tourney grounds to watch the battle in the arena. If we hurry, we'll be in time to speak with her before the spectacle begins.
Lead the way. Who's fighting? Nilfgaardian gladiators?
Close, but not quite. As you'll soon see.
Someone's gonna fight a Shaelmar with only some bells on its tail to confuse it, slow it down?
Whatever is the problem? The beast is a gift from the Emperor, no less.
Shouldn't torment the beast. How would you like to be dumped in an arena, blindfolded with a string of bells dangling from your ass?
Pity a monster. You, a witcher?
I slay monsters who are a threat to humans. You're out to humiliate one to entertain a crowd. No knight will gain any glory from this. Who's going to fight the beast?
Guillaume, the young man you met.
Yeah. Mentioned he'd promised his heart's capture a monster trophy.
Great love demands great sacrifices.
Let's go.
Probably not worth it. Yeah. Sick.
I dedicate my imminent victory to fair Lady Vivian.
Oh.
It's begun. The fight shall have to end first. We must wait.
Oh boy. I would not be on board for that.
Got a bad feeling about this.
Tuh. Yeah, I'm the best. Uh-oh.
We have to help him. Gotta keep it down. Tell him we are when he hears us.
Alas, tonight, the beast heaved its foul girth, let loose a roar, and knocked him to earth. Then down came the Witcher in one mighty force to give might to the beast. Its plans confound. The fate of the beast has been weighed by the gods. Soon your witches have triumphed against all odds. The Witcher waited till the time was through, then twirled, danced, and spun, struck the monster right through. Like a bow who leaps at the love.
What's going on here?
So the
Ow.
Witcher wooed the Shelma, then its foul heart burst. Dodge, dive, flee, faint, its razor strikes belly, Shelma's cries ring aloud, blood transforms into jelly.
Yeah. It's got a Sonic the Hedgehog thing going on.
Damn it.
Looks like I get to bang Vivian.
Selma lies defeated by Geralt of Rivia, master of the witchering trade. Behold, as the last gasps of life seep from the beast.
Oh boy.
Master Geralt, do what you must. Finish the deed!
Monster's no threat. No need to kill it.
A victor may always show mercy. It is his right. Long live Geralt the Merciful! Pikeman, see to the beast.
Oh boy.
Guillaume.
The lad came damned close to dying.
I'm fine. Not hurt at all. Vivian?
Smile as befits a hero and keep silent. Speech clearly pains you. She approaches.
Geralt, we must talk. Vivian.
You shall talk later, in the medic's tent.
Geralt, magnificent, breathtaking.
Your
Brr.
Grace.
We knew that to summon you was a brilliant idea. We are delighted, ravished to have struck upon it.
And I'm truly honored.
See to our young hero. Hop, hop. For we must make off with Geralt. We should talk. We had been long awaiting your arrival. Had nearly lost hope. Then suddenly, that entrance, so spectacular.
Your Grace. Shale Mars are dangerous creatures, even to knights in full-plate armor.
Nonsense. In Toussaint, knights have battled beasts for mere glory since time immemorial. True. Guillaume suffered a few bumps, scars, and bruises, but in return gained eternal glory as he who slew the monster.
What about the crowd? Say the Shale Mar had vaulted into the stands. Would have been a massacre.
Geralt, though we value your fortuitous intervention in the arena, we would remind you your services have been retained, and as shall soon become clear, you will be generously compensated for completing another task altogether.
Your Grace, my contract. I'd like to discuss it.
Naturally, but not here. We shall need Damien. He led the investigation pending your arrival. But wherever could he be? Come, we must find him.
Tired out.
Tell us, have you come alone? Or did Viscount Julian accompany you?
Who the heck is Julian?
Wish to see Dandelion, Your Grace?
Oh, that guy.
Yes. I mean, no. Yes. But solely to tell him we regret. Yes, deeply regret rescinding the death sentence we so justly handed down upon him. If we could turn back time, we would make certain he sat in a tower till he rotted. No, we would ensure he was broken on the wheel.
Nobody
and
likes
drawn and
Dandelion.
quartered. Ah, the very man we would entrust with these tasks. Damien de la Tour, captain of my personal guard.
Damien of the Tower?
Your Grace.
Is that what it is?
Greetings. Sorry to have to tell you, but the guardsman handling the last victim's body...
I know already. The creature in the cellar of Corvo Bianco. Was it the beast?
No. A Bruxa, a kind of vampire. Not the beast, but tied to it in some way.
You know this how?
Through careful analysis of the evidence, both on the riverbank and at Corvo Bianco.
Do you mean to insinuate the investigation thus far has been sloppy?
Geralt insinuates nothing of the sort.
Yeah,
We must
tower
listen
turn.
attentively.
I examined the body of the beast's last victim. Might have found something. Need to analyze it. A quiet place, that's what I could use most right now. And maybe the help of an alchemist or a mage. Also like to hear all you know about the previous victims. Take it Sir de la Tour is my man for that.
Firstly, call me Damien, please. Secondly, you should know I spoke against summoning you here. I've heard much about you. You bring trouble, or thus far have, always. And we've enough trouble as it is. Yet we are capable of defeating the beast on our own, without an outsider's help. I've no doubt about it.
Damien, we settled the matter of the Witcher's employ some time past. Definitively. Since you have broached it nonetheless, let us discuss Geralt's pay. Are the legends true? Do Witchers usually demand
Oh, the
that
law of
which you
surprise.
find at home, yet did not expect?
Not quite, Your Grace. Law of surprise, it's something we invoke at times, but rarely. Usually
Hi,
we
Aaron.
just take gold.
Disappointing.
Yeah, you and this other guy
This
have gone through
law
it 7
sounds
times.
rather romantic. On the other hand, On returning to the palace, we would likely find impatient petitioners.
The writing is
for a set of
excellent.
sample fabrics for a new dress.
The combat,
All
not
rewards
so
both.
much.
I fear you'd not have much use for any of the supplies.
But I'm 120 hours deep, so
we've
something's got to be
decided
right.
You shall receive the deed to a vineyard, Corvo Bianco, and a sum of coin. You will doubtless consider this adequate. Title to the vineyard shall be given to you at once. Surely you'll need lodgings while you hunt. The coin, however, will be yours only once you have slain the beast.
Lovely, generous gesture, Your Grace. But Corvo Bianco, isn't it the Duchy's temporary morgue?
Is it now? The Chancellery's bungled things again, we fear. Not to be left unsupervised for one instant. Yet, in its mood, a morgue should present minimal problems to a witcher. What's more, nothing enhances a wine's reputation better than a grim legend.
Thank you, Your Grace. I accept the contract, of course.
Wasn't this the plot line of Odyssey, where Alexandra or whatever wanted to open up a vineyard or something? Yeah, the new Witcher could be awesome. I mean, I really enjoyed Cyberpunk. I'll do the Cyberpunk DLC and a new full playthrough at some other point. If they keep it up, it could be awesome.
How'd it start? Who was the first victim?
Crespi was the first to die. He was famed once for his many glorious tournament victories. Then he grew old, hung up his sword, and took to winemaking.
Crespi was not loved by the wine merchants. He was ruthless in business and thought to cheat many a time. He asked us for a dispensation from all court ceremonies. We did not grant it. We could not. Once you've taken the oath of a knight, you remain a knight till death.
How'd he die? Where'd they find the body?
Quite unusual, the circumstance. He was at a feast when suddenly one of his fellow feastgoers noticed he was missing. The town watch found him an hour later. On his hands and knees, propped against the town pillory, his sword hanging from his neck. He had died of wounds inflicted with claws, not a weapon. Blows of great force.
So he died suddenly, but the body was on its knees, meaning someone posed it.
So it seems.
Second murder. Tell me what you know.
In the city there are certain nooks. No one reasonable ventures there after dark. Ramon Dulac's corpse was found in one such place. With the first murder, terror gripped the city.
I stream on Twitch too. In fact, I'm streaming on Twitch right now. I don't pay a whole lot of attention to views. My most popular video is where I'm jerking it in a short.
Criminals fear the beast? Telling in a way. Take it you've excluded the possibility that Ramon died at the hands of these bandits.
Do you believe me, an amateur? Not hands, but claws killed Ramon.
What instrument do you play?
The wound was deep, clean.
His body was found in the gutter, dressed in nightshirt and cap, a pillow placed under his head, and his sword replaced by a bed warmer. Ramon Dulac, a knight who but a dozen years past was an advisor to our father, the Duke.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to make him look ridiculous. Maybe revenge was the motive.
It's not out of the question. Dulac had shady dealings with the criminal underworld, but no one ever came forth with concrete proof of any misdoings.
Interesting.
So, first two victims were knights, best years behind them.
The same could be said of the third. Sir Delacroix was wont to claim that in modern times, knights face new challenges, enterprise being the latest addition to the chivalric virtues.
He made a veritable fortune in the grain trade. Palmerin even nicknamed him Sir de la Stinchi.
Found a coin pouch on his body.
Soul and Rock, way more talented than me. It's almost the same, just no TV at the end.
Coin, true, but had no patience for numismatics.
Lots of similarities between the victims. All the bodies were found in strange places under extraordinary circumstances. Seems the murderer, whoever or whatever it is, has some meaning to convey.
These were honorable men. We are horrified by the disdain.
Also do some fantasy bard music? Yeah, awesome.
These were knights of Toussaint. Blast it.
Might be the point.
Like,
say, none was a
Windrose.
considered that's what the beast's trying to draw attention to?
All the murdered men were knights who swore fealty to the 5 chivalric virtues. And even if
Knights of Toussaint swear fealty to what virtues exactly?
honor, wisdom, generosity, valor, and compassion.
5 virtues. Why are they so important to your knights?
Strange question.
Your Grace, forgive me. I'm a foreigner trying to understand another land's customs.
You are forgiven. According to legend, the virtues we cultivate were bestowed upon us by the Lady of the Lake. How we truly came to espouse them, none.
Am I going to be able to find
In
his
Toussaint,
Excalibur?
We believe men of low birth should be simple-hearted and obedient. We expect much more, however, of our knights. They are to be soldiers and courtiers, lords and servants. Thus, the need for clear moral guidelines. At the time of his dubbing, a knight vows to demonstrate throughout his life honor, wisdom, generosity, valor, and compassion.
Like shanty type stuff?
Beast seems to be pointing up moral decay, denouncing it. Victims were all humiliated. Might have been murdered to emphasize their lack of specific chivalric virtues.
Honor compromised by the pillory. Wisdom by
Stories and
ridicule.
song are good.
Generosity by a coin pouch shoved
There's
down
too
the throat.
much music about
seems to
banging
fit
chicks
true,
and stuff.
though not
It's just
perfectly.
too
Can't discount the
formulaic.
theory if it's on the lips of everyone in town. Say our reasoning's right. Next murder will be just as showy and denounce the victim's lack of the 4th virtue, valor.
Always hitting
We
crits,
can
holy
also
crap.
assume that victim will be an elder knight.
Let's think. At the moment, all the knights are either at the tourney grounds or in the palace gardens. Our annual hare hunt shall begin there shortly. Have you heard of the custom?
Milton mentioned something. Seemed excited to prance around in a bunny costume. Not sure why. Hang on. Strange circumstances. A knight advanced in years. The famed cowardice of rabbits.
Could it be that simple? Is Milton de Peyrac-Peyren the next victim?
Milton also knew Delacroix. Told me so down by the river.
Damien! To miss something so obvious. De Peyrac-Peyren, Crespi, Delacroix, and Delac formed a knightly team. It was years ago, but
They were a team?
they were close friends, tightly knit, and as such earned the trust of our father, the Duke. We often witnessed him turn to them with delicate matters. Later, their paths diverged.
Unlikely to be a coincidence. Beast must know it too. It's a lead, I'm sure. Your Grace, we need to find Milton immediately.
Rather problematic. You see, the garden entertainments are due to start, and he's disguised as the hare, hiding somewhere, waiting for some tipsy courtiers to find him. The hare's hiding place is a carefully guarded secret.
Something to look forward
We
to.
must call off the game at once.
First and foremost, we must remain calm. Damien, order the garden searched immediately, but discreetly. By no means can we disrupt the festivities. Panic will only incite the beast to strike sooner. And you, Witcher, follow me. My gardens, my night, I shall take the fall. A murder is out of the question. I will not allow it. Not near my palace. Horses? Ready our horses!
Voices.
Your Grace!
Why? She's clearly not big on the whole queen thing.
What the hell? Why, I should... Your Highness, I...
Mind it doesn't get wrinkled. Onward! Hey! That is silk! Be careful! Give it to me! Faster, Geralt!
Hey, good to hear, Aaron. Take care of yourself.
Your Grace seems right at home in the saddle.
Geralt likes these kinds of women.
Try not to lose your way. Sharp right! Take care!
goods.
This is pretty cool. Just run over the kids. Man, they really went all out here. Oh, how dare you? Oh.
It's here, just round the corner.
Hurry.
We must go to where the game is being held. The participants
Okay.
must find a unicorn's horn, a golden fish, and a phoenix egg. With these in hand, they can deduce where the hare, Milton, hides.
Mean we need to find those things too.
We've no other option, but time is of the essence, so we shall have to break the rules.
I wish I knew what Geralt's history was with this chick.
On second thought, through here. I shall show you where the hunt plays out. Then we will split up. You will get hold of the unicorn horn and the golden fish, while I nab the phoenix egg. That will be quickest.
Golden fish. Do I need a rod or a net?
Please, Geralt. It's not a real fish.
Okay.
Look there, towards the water. See the lights? The hunters are trying to hook the fish from boats. You must simply dive in and find it.
The unicorn. How do I catch it?
It's terribly skittish, true, but I'm sure you will find a way to earn its trust. It runs around over there, look. The golden fish and the horn both contain things or clues that will help us find Milton. Once you have fish and horn, find me among the other phoenix egg hunters. All clear? Then let's get to it.
Okay. How do I get down there? You just take the fastest way possible? Oh, the stairs. All right, we'll take the safer route.
They say a great deal about you, Witcher.
Do they?
If one were to call a state courageous or cowardly, what other part of the state would one have to
But this is no true unicorn.
Can I just axie it? Oh,
Perhaps an apple will work. Or some sweets.
We would not be in this predicament, dear sister, were you still a virgin.
whoa!
Do you really wish to have this conversation again? Here and now?
Hush, or you'll spook the beast. We shall try the sweets.
Hey folks, gonna have to ruin your fun. Sorry.
Who's that?
Do you think he wants to do steroids? Of course. Find a treat. Okay. Oh, maybe it'll give you your appetite back.
Roach likes carrots. Maybe unicorn will too.
This song is actually catchy.
It's against the rules.
Roach won't eat bread either, except if it's stale.
Oh, you've stolen my carrots.
All is in order.
Just wonderful.
Oh my gosh. I can't move any faster.
What would you
Oh,
say
there we
to a
go. Sick.
delicious, crunchy carrot?
Oh, yeah.
Easy.
Sick.
Gardens are huge. You're better off on horseback.
Am I, though?
Golden fish should be easy to spot once I'm under.
It was to be golden.
Do you think I don't know you?
Hooah!
Did someone just die?
You didn't notice the raid? That's okay. Ugh. This golden fish is not that easy to find, apparently. Oh, how dare you?
Hey, wait. Stop. It's important.
King Cormorant, sire, accept this offering we bring. Prithee cast upon us your merciful eye, and bear before us its secrets.
As the moon is heavenly coursed up trace, in my domain I await that moment of grace, when a soul of good or ill repute brings me a gift, fitting tribute.
A key.
Later.
Why, you bomb-botched wretch!
He's ruined the game! Disgraceful.
Amazing. Go through all that trouble and some dude just stomps up behind you and bam. All right. Tee-hee. Naughty things.
Dark secrets taint even a fairy tale that she
The
learned.
light is positively useless. She can't possibly see a thing.
What precisely?
Can I ride the unicorn?
An abstract.
Oh, I totally can. Let's go.
Whoa!
Faster.
Fruitful hunt to the Witcher. I wish only... If you please, Your Grace.
We do not please. We act out of the highest necessity. All shall be explained later.
But it's against the rules.
I am the rules. Geralt! At last.
Got a key and a clue.
And I've another. Show me yours. Who wrote this drivel? I begin like a crone, hollowed out with ease, then end like a mouse, with a head of hard cheese.
What? In a cave? I begin like a groan, hollowed out with ease, then end like a mouse. The head of hard cheese. What?
Groans. Hollows. Could be a cave, I guess.
Now that's just silly. Look, if we take groan, hollow it out and fill it with ease, the letters that is, we get green. Then mouse, but starting with what heads hard cheese. Why, it's greenhouse.
Pretty clever. and it sounds right to me.
There are several greenhouses
Okay.
in the gardens, but only one with a door that locks, and the key to it looks just like the one we found.
Greenhouse it is then. Let's go.
Well, I screwed up.
Wait here.
Oh. Hands on her hips. Perfect. Hmm.
What the butch?
It's like Wolverine.
What was that?
Holy crap. Good luck keeping up on that one. Oh, he's gonna do it. Some Assassin's Creed stuff.
I'm here.
This belonged to you, maybe?
It did, but you may keep it. I've a new one. I do not know you. I've done you no harm. Yet first you butchered a Bruxer who was dear to me. Now you pursue me. Why?
You've killed 4 innocent people, at least.
Innocent? Ha!
How many innocents have you cut down?
Not here to talk about me.
Yet that is exactly what we are doing. So, did they send you after me? Who are they?
What do you mean, they? Duchess hired me. You've been murdering her subjects.
Is it as simple as that? I would ask you to convey to the Duchess that I've but one victim left, but you'll not get the chance.
Guy's got that underworld look.
Won't let you kill again.
Oh. So we're gonna take out this guy, then there's gonna be a bigger conspiracy? No, he's just gonna teleport out?
You
What
want
the
to
heck?
stay where you were. Regenerate.
I know you're in trouble. I can help.
I'll help myself.
No, he's my friend.
What is going on here? Oh my gosh.
Yes, Geralt, it's me.
Regis? You alright?
All is well. All's in order. Wounds such as these heal on vampires in moments.
But we've not seen one another in ages, my friend. At least in human terms, that is.
How's this even possible? Last I saw you...
I was a bubbling, shapeless smear, having been rather spectacularly melted into a column of a certain castle. In somewhat better shape now, as you can see. Hardly peak form, mind you, but were I human, folk would think me a demigod, I dare say.
I'm sorry. What happened? It was my fault. Never got a chance to apologize.
No need, Geralt. Bygones. I did not have to join you on that expedition. No one twisted my arm.
Miraculous regeneration. How do you manage it?
I had help. From the one you hunt.
Him? How? And what have you been doing all these years?
Not the time nor place for such stories. I suspect we'll get a chance to speak at ease and at length later. Now, however, we must deal with the reason that brought us both here.
So you being here, it's no coincidence?
Your powers of deduction seem to have waned not one bit. I'm happy. I came here for Detlaf. I fear he's become entangled. Landed himself in serious trouble.
Detlaf.
So that's his name. He's your friend?
You might call it that. Though Detlaf is... how would you humans put it? More bestial than I am. But not to worry. I'm working on him.
Haven't exactly done a great job with that. He's killed one knight since I got here. At least 3 others before I arrived.
For good reason, I'm sure. Understand, Detlaf is not some decadent shit who kills for sport, or to assuage a dryness of throat or a dullness of mood.
So in your opinion, what are his reasons?
Precisely what I wish to find out. And then I will convince him of the error of his ways.
Got a lot of faith in the guy.
Despite appearances to the contrary, you two are quite alike. You've both noble hearts, yet you both are wont to perform ignoble deeds. When circumstances force you to, of course. Remember the year 964?
That was 3 centuries ago.
Blind fear gripped Rivia, Lyria, and Spala. Women and children were dying. Their mutilated, dismembered corpses littered the fields.
Brute of Lyria. Read about it. Chewed up almost 200, then fell to a common poacher supposedly armed with a dagger blessed by some prophet.
It fell to Detlaf, who then found a poacher asleep in the brush near his snares and dropped the fiend's corpse at his feet. And thus, a legend was born.
Vampires rarely help humans. Must have had his own agenda, hunting the beast.
You err. He slew it for one reason alone. The monster killed a lad who once, in the street, had offered Detlaf an apple, expecting nothing in return.
Terribly noble of him.
You do not have a monopoly on altruism, my friend. Vilgefortz melted my body. Detlaf found what was left. As per our codex, he had a choice. To leave me where I was, or to care for me and nurture my remains. He chose the latter. Regenerated me at no small expense in his own blood. Do you know what that means to a vampire? The gravity of the endeavor?
Probably same thing it means to a human. You owe him your life.
Much more than that. The act itself made us blood brethren. A bond so strong humans cannot even imagine. Which is why I know something ill is afoot.
Always had an overdeveloped sense of empathy.
Each vampire has a unique talent. One they hone over centuries. It's precisely what renders us so difficult to classify. Detlaf's trump card is his herd instinct, his tribal propensity. In point of fact, he prefers the company of lesser vampires and shuns that of humans. If he walks among you, killing egregiously, it can only mean something's upset him, immensely.
Anything specific? Some set of things that'd be likely to set him off?
How should I say this? Detlaf doesn't understand men, their world, its rules, its conventions. He's naive in a sense. He doesn't comprehend your games, knows not what it means to lie, deceive.
Suggesting he's maladjusted and venting his rage.
I'm suggesting maladjustment can at times breed conflict. But is it the case this time? I cannot say, but intend to find out.
Gotta find him before something upsets him even more, and all Beauclair is awash with blood.
Well, we share a cause then. just like the old days?
Not entirely. I mean, when I find him, you know.
I know you've a contract on his head. Yet your true task is to stop the beast killing, not necessarily to kill the beast. Am I right?
All in all, sure.
Let us find him. By the time we do, I hope I'll have convinced you Dettlaff is no monster.
Fine, all right already. But for now, evidence is stacking up against him.
Hear that?
The posse. Knights must have tracked me here.
I prefer they not find me here. I've makeshift quarters at Mère Lachaise Long Cemetery. We'll meet there.
See you.
Huh. So the plot thickens.
Witcher, we flew here as fast as our courses would carry us. Yet I fear we're late all the same. Pray, where is the beast?
Still investigating. About to inspect this site. Withdraw your men before they trample all over the evidence.
Sirs, we must let the Witcher do his work. Milton's murder cannot go unavenged.
Hmm. Okay. Oh, there's a Gwent tournament. Hell yeah. All right, let's see what's closest. There's all kinds of stuff. What is that? Some new icon? How do I get out of here? The door.
Wanderers, we must scatter them to the winds and drive them from our duchy.
Very cool.
Stocks and the whip await those running.
Sir! Sir! A letter for you, sir!
Letter? Who from?
Can't rightly say, sir. I was just to deliver it.
Here. And thanks.
No, sir. Thank you. And I truly hope I'll be of service again.
I have no idea if it was going to be worth it.
I suspect weighty affairs, rather than merely the wine festival, have drawn you to Toussaint. Perhaps you'll find time to probe a certain matter in spite of this.
Geralt is very good at
The
probing.
mention of one Professor Moreau, a scholar in Beauclair, who conducted research into Witcher mutations. Though the details are rather murky, as is the location of the scholar's laboratory, his journal could contain more information. It lies buried with him in his tomb. I enclose a map I found in the book I happened upon. Though less than completely legible, I trust it will prove useful nonetheless. I felt this matter could prove of some importance to you, thus I dispatched this letter without delay. Whatever you decide, please take exceedingly good care of yourself. Your Yen.
A professor who studied Witcher mutations. Might actually be worth looking into.
Is that the same voice actress? It seemed a little off. There are Gwent things everywhere. I'm living a dream.
Witcher.
Oh. A merchant. Wait, what's this all about? Did I just like run into somebody's house? Okay. Wait. Do they back onto the inn?
Stocks and the whip await those running riot.
Sniffed off wine.
How do I get in there?
Even
All right, whatever. I'll deal with it later. So many drunks.
This is Beauclair, not some.
How do I get to the alchemist? Why is everything so crazy here? Oh, there we go.
Whoa! A witcher! A serious client at last. Tell me, what do you need? Honeysuckle? Ginacia petals?
Show me what you've got in stock.
What? Returns all ability points spent developing mutations. So mutagens spent developing mutations? What? Oh, there's like 2 different versions. Okay, I do want one of these because I'm pretty sure I'm going to get rid of my sword skills. Dye solution. Oh. Okay. I'll, can be used to change the color of a mutagen. Sure, why not? Red to green. Is it literally just transmuting all the different colors? Sure. I will burn all the cash. How can I sell this guy? All these runes I'm never going to use? Seems legit. Needed to complete a quest. Isn't this all just leftovers from the painted world? Okay. It's time for Gwent!
In the mood for a round of Gwent?
Living the dream. This is the weather one, right? No, it's the shuffle one. Alright, so we play this. So we drop down to 14 cards, even though the number doesn't update. It's actually a pretty wild card. Holy balls. Mr. Dragon Man will fix a lot of that. And I'll drop one of those. Drag out this guy. Dandelion, you betrayed me. I guess if I really wanted to, I could scorch it. Let's just play this for now. It's kind of interesting. All geared. Huh. It's funny that he's some like pleb. We'll just play hero cards for a little bit. Don't think it really matters. Yeah, definitely not. Done and done. Another victim claimed. All right.
This is Beauclair, not some flea bitten.
Boars. Boars everywhere.
Who's this? The ducal family.
Greetings, brave hero. I am Raphael de Serman, and I am the ducal Camarling.
The Underman?
I'm Geralt. So what is it you do here?
I pay the knights errant.
For what?
Our knights wander the roads, protecting Tusa from bandits and monsters. It is fitting and just that they be recompensed appropriately for these toils. Note, sir, that should you successfully smash a hands, save a brother knight from peril, or extract a captured merchant from the hands of cutthroats, come see me. You shall be rewarded.
Wouldn't mind a glance at your books. Ones you're willing to sell, that is.
So you have maps? Junk? Oh. Just runestones and nonsense? Alright. Definitely not that exciting. Can I unload? Nothing? Oh, I can sell my spoons. I need that apparently. Apparently need that too. Who needs broken ores? Why are there so many contracts for me? What? Wanted the White Wolf? Here, have some rakes. Probably don't need all this rotting flesh. Flowers. Black magic dolls. Cool. Here, have some tableware, man. Some rabbit pelts. Rope ladders. Ah, he's out of stuff. Well, alright.
Can't help but be curious, but where do the funds for those payments come from?
Bolero?
The ducal treasury, of course. Her illustrious highness Anna Henrietta assigns great value to bravery and selfless patriotism. It is her standing order that any knight may receive a wage. Pardon me.
We have 0-calorie fruit sodas and stuff like that here, but they're expensive.
Security and order.
More Gwent? Don't mind if I do.
Happen to play Gwent, would you?
Wait, what is this? Reduce the strength of all range and siege units. Oh, okay. Cool. Why is this your new obsession, Catchem? Oh. I'd take advantage of it, man. Milk it for all it's worth. Yeah, what's there not to like? How rude. They do, it's just very expensive. Yeah, I mean, if I lived in Spain, sure. Be pretty good. Or I guess the EU bloc. Yeah, places here have the same idea. Do I just resurrect the dragon for funsies? So he's going to play the 9-point spy. I think I just pass. Yeah, wrecked. Oh.
Greetings, knight.
King Bron.
Well, see you later.
Go in peace. For knight. 143.
You don't want any fish? No fish? I think you burned through like 300,000 at this point. Okay, so if I complete quests, and I get stuff. Wait, is King Braun a card I can use with Nilfgaard?
Sacre bleu. It's a crime.
Ha!
You're from the north.
That's not how Sacre Bleu is
There is no excuse.
spelled, but
There is
okay.
not the need to outfit you anew. My salons stands open. Please come in.
All jests aside, let me see what you got in your wardrobe.
I'm more than willing, sir.
Elegant Beauclair stuff. Oh, you can buy all the masks. What did I do with all my masks? I could have sworn I kept them all. Like, Man, it's gonna be a Gwent apocalypse today.
Gwent?
I don't think I've ever had this much Gwent in my life. Is King Braun an option? He is not. Is he a Skellige only sort of thing? King Bran. Is he not? What? I am super confused. He's not Nilfgaard. Oh, it's a leader. Well, that makes more sense now. Had to rub together a couple brain cells on that one. This is pretty good. I guess in theory I could swap out a decoy. Yeah, this is fine. It seems to happen a lot. If I play Gunter on turn 1, I get Scorch turn 2. I'm okay with that. I mean, it's one less thing to play around, but it's interesting. It keeps happening that way. Easy peasy. I doubt it's life-changing information. Easily. Let's see what trash this is. Wow. I think Cat Jam is trying to become a geologist. What is this low effort short? Non-metallic elements. don't have metal in them. Metallic elements have metal in them. Wow. You don't friggin' say. Amazing. I'm one to talk, I guess, but yeah, that was painful, man. You know, there's somebody out there that's probably going to find that information useful. One person who needed that piece of adventurous trivia. Metallic elements have metals in them. So succinct. I mean, AI already makes mistakes, but I'm not convinced it's going to replace any jobs that weren't low effort to begin with. It's more of an amplifier. Man, this is the best DLC expansion ever. It's literally 19 rounds of Gwent in a row. This is the dream, actually. I'm already there, man.
Nox a la vie. Might be worth looking into.
Oh.
Nice tune.
Does it just show me the nearest one? Or does it actually show me the one I selected? Okay, it's just the nearest one.
Stocks and the whip await those running riot. Our duchy values peace and quiet.
Now bring
Big guns, drooping deadlies.
Father knows worst. Oh, Fists of Fury. Not actually that fun, but I'll do it anyway.
How is it the Duchessa does not fear him as well?
Oh.
Wipe your boots before you take another step. Don't slurp your food. Don't eat with your hands. Don't pick your teeth with your knife.
What?
Oh, I'm just jesting. You, sir, clearly were not born in a barn. Welcome to the pheasantry. The best auberge in all the duchy.
Oh, an auberge.
What are you serving up today?
A card. Black infantry. Heck yeah. Wait. Is that an archer? Or is it just some garbage?
I know you're busy, but round of Gwent?
Heck yeah.
Yes, our sweet shining sun.
Oh, it isn't. It isn't trash. No! I pushed the wrong button. Oh well, doesn't matter. I will fix that in a round or so. Okay, this is fine. Do 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 do. Bow, 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 bow. Is this a discard 2 cards? Yeah. Okay. Gremlins everywhere. So I need 13 points to win. Don't really have a good way of getting 13 points, but you can do this. Oh wait! Ah no! I can't math. Damn it! I just autopiloted super hard there. All right, we gotta get serious. Wait, why? Okay, sure. I'll just do this, I guess, and then grab a spy. Okay. Ah, how embarrassing. Bow, 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 bow. It's my turn. Oh, nice. Play all the toys. That's unfortunate. Let's nuke all the crones. That's okay. You actually did me a favor, buddy. Kinda. And it's back. Get wrecked. Pay to win.
Tournament. Am I too late?
Yes, I assure you, Skellige is just as strong as the other factions. It shall soon be considered canon. Of this I'm certain.
No.
I don't know. Always been a Nilfgaard man myself. I must give it some more thought.
Nilfgaard is superior in Gwent. For sure.
Saw a notice about a Gwent tournament.
By all means, you've come to the right place. I am Count Martin Monnier, organizer-in-chief. Our tourney's more than mere diversion. We've a mission, see? To spread word of my brother's brainchild, Skellige, a new Gwent faction.
These new cards. Tell me something about them.
Their design embodies the Isle's spirit. The rage-filled potency, the rough, brutal beauty. Famed Skelligers, heroes of lore, berserkers and beasts, ogle us from the cards. Bran Tuirsek is the faction's leader, of course.
And the other famous Skelligers?
Hjalmar and Serisan Kreite, naturally, though not conjoined. Also Hemdal the hero, the venerable druid Ermion, the list goes on.
New deck? Where'd you get the idea? I mean, why bother?
All
This
Beauclair
Squirtle
knows
sucks.
me as a great lover and promoter of Gwent. My brother, dead for some time now, was known to be the same. We shared another great passion, travel. Spent a great many years at sea in our youth, marking out our territory in multiple corners of the world. Yet the one that truly grabbed us by the stones were the Skellige Isles. The stormy sea, consumed by a fever, a suicidal awe, dashing itself against somber cliffs. That is the image I retain. It, and others like it, inspired my brother to devise the new faction.
The tournament. Where do I sign up to play?
Right here with me. I've one slot open, but there's a condition. You must use cards of the Skellige faction. You see, I've already asked a great many seasoned players to do the same. Alas, all fear novelties, disdain process, care too much for the climax, for winning. So they insist on playing with their tried and true decks.
Long story short, you need a sucker who'll risk it. Take a stab at proving Skellige's no worse than the established decks. Best way to do that'd be to win this tournament using your brother's cards.
We understand one another perfectly, I see. Behold this trophy, standing stiff and strong.
Oh boy.
Be yours if you win.
Not bad. Could look great in my house. On the sideboard, maybe. Thanks for the offer, but not really in the mood to play.
A shame. Though mood has little to do with the real man's performance. The tourney's yet to begin, so should you change your mind, you know where to find me. And in a bid to coax you into reconsidering, I shall give you the cards for a core Skellige deck. The rest I keep for myself, for I too intend to play as Skellige.
Thanks. So long.
Okay. So we play with a trash deck. Interesting.
Excuse you.
How is it that you guess it?
Well, I guess I'll collect more cards and consider doing that.
Give me a drink. Out of serendipity, I'm so... Master Witcher, what luck to happen upon
What
you.
luck?
Got work for me? New contract?
Of the contract in question, you acquitted yourself beautifully years past, on your last sojourn in Beauclair. I was in a bit of a bind at the time, do you remember? Yet I swore a solemn vow to
I don't
pay
remember
you in
anything.
full one day.
Guess it rings a bell.
Sadly, you went on your way before I could settle matters with you. So, I took your coin and placed it in an account for safekeeping.
What kind of account?
I mean, the repairs probably work.
Chanfanelli Bank. You need but walk in and withdraw. The sum must be rather substantial by now.
Thanks. Head over there first chance I get. Gotta stop by that bank.
Do I though?
You need new breeches? Gauntlets,
New
perhaps?
breeches?
What say you, fair knight?
Yeah, show me what you got, man.
What have you got there?
You have nothing. All right. More Gwent.
Up for a round of Gwent?
Okay, this time we're gonna add that card. And then what do we cut for it though? I guess ideally the emissaries would go, right? I don't have two cards to replace them. If I remove the emissaries and bring in Triss, that'll probably work out okay, right? Man, game is not performing super well. All right, this is fine. I'll get rid of Scorch though. All right, get rid of Triss. It's always like that. There's just something about Gaunter that just sucks up the Scorches. Hang on a second here. We're not going to forfeit editing. Something's behaving like a potato. There. Whoop. Welcome, Spiny and friends. You're going from the Wish.com version of The Witcher 3 to the actual Witcher 3. Hope you're having a great Friday night. Wish.com invites you to experience something like The Witcher. Just different. How dare you, Spiny, you scumbag. I was so tilted I almost passed the turn. Basically, yeah. I've basically done nothing but play Gwent for the last, I don't know, 40 minutes. I'm living the dream, man. It's all I want in my life. Actually, it would have been nice if I'd pulled that out of the graveyard first, I guess. Don't think there's anything worth pulling out. Actually, I could play the dragon and then grab the dude. Heyo. My graveyard pullout game is great. It's probably some form of necrophilia joke there. Crypto's a hell of a drug, man. There was a bunch of crypto scams going on Twitch today. It's pretty fun. You had some unfortunate corpse action in Greedfall. I barely remember that game. Thank you for the follow, Batworm. What a terrifying idea.
The best steel in all of Tucson. Take a gander.
Show me what you
I mean, I don't want a real job either. But here we are. Being paid to add random numbers together makes sense to me. Apparently I should buy a bunch of GameStop stock or something.
Hey, excuse me. Come on, good folk, come quickly. I haven't enough.
Feast till the wine barrels run dry. There is no tomorrow.
Of the Duchessa. Welcome, good sir, to Dupont and Sons Emporium of Diverse Merchandise. Satisfaction.
Yeah, and this is the last piece of DLC. And also already, I have 120 hours.
Show me what you got back there.
Already, what the heck? Wait, why would I buy art? Oh, I can buy a picture of Cirilla and walk around with it? That's not creepy at all. More Gwent.
Instead of chatting, why not a quick game of Gwent?
Why not?
You shan't find anything better in all Toussaint.
Is 120 hours not enough? You had 170? Holy balls. Million medics? Not really the best play, I guess. Alright, well that wasn't great either. Alright. Yeah, the glasses are pretty sweet. Ooh. I'll probably end up doing that too. I guess we'll have to compare notes. Boo. You have one very important question. Most important of questions. Where does the baby go? What? Thanks for the gift to subs, Rat Jam. Plugged. I have no idea. Are you talking about the what the heck is it called? The Bloodkin? Blubberkin? I'm so confused, man. Blubberkin? Oh, that one. With the Jarl that was possessed or whatever. I like how that whole scene was predicated on trying to make Geralt feel like a giant dick. Yeah, exactly. So logically, it's like, okay, so Cirrus is probably not going to have you engage in infanticide, right? But it's like zero preamble. I just went for it. I'm just not a big fan of kids. So for me, it was like a win-win. Besides, I mean, they don't let you kill kids in these games, right? It's just not a thing. Just like Fallout, where all the kids are basically immortal. The worst win ever. I mean, it's just a matter of perspective, right?
Greetings.
His name's Lafargue.
From the School of the Wolf, here in Tucson. Greetings. I'm Lazar Lafargue.
Geralt of Rivia. Seem pretty enthused. Got a job for me?
Rather. Mind you, it's no monster hunt, but I'm sure you'll be interested all the same. I'm an armorer, see, and I've for years sought diagrams.
Oh, is this where I finally get Grandmaster?
Exceptional quality, Grandmaster level.
Heard of them. Never seen any, though. Thought they were lost.
Not quite. For I've been lucky enough to learn that their holders came to
Have a good night, Spiny. Thanks for coming by.
They then perished, but I know where. I just need a partner to help me retrieve them.
If you know where to look, why not get them yourself?
No offense, but do I look like a rough-hewn adventurer? Besides, who would serve my clients while I romped about seeking them? No, I rather leave it to someone familiar with such matters. Bring me the diagrams, and from them I'll forge for you whatever you fancy.
Hell yeah, this is high priority.
All these diagrams somehow wound up in Toussaint? How is that even possible?
Toussaint was once home to Tiensail, a legendary and now deceased elfin master armorer. Witches from all corners of the world came to him to forge their plate, their mail.
Heard about him. Supposed to have been the best.
And thus he charged a king's ransom for his work. Witches would take difficult, dangerous work to earn the coin to pay him. Some, alas, met with misfortune, and the diagrams they carried were left to rot with their earthly remains.
Got it. Find them, find the diagrams. But how can I know where to look for their remains?
As it happens, I learned my trade at Tiensail's side. So I heard the stories of the missing witches firsthand. What he told me, well, that is what discouraged me from seeking the diagrams out myself. We must strike a deal. I shall tell you all I know. In return, once you've found the diagrams, you will let me draft a copy.
Where do I look for these diagrams?
I know of 5 likely fallen witches, each from a different school of the wolf, griffin, cat, bear, and manticore. Which should I start with?
All I care about is Griffin, really.
Can you tell me about him?
He came some 200 years ago, but my master remembered him well. This witcher was not stripped of emotions, you see, as his colleagues were. He had taken on a contract at Fort Usa and required better gear. He showed my master his diagrams, paid a deposit, and was never seen again. Apparently, he rode off one night from the fort, never to return.
Any idea where he went?
No. It said he left in a rush, so he may have left something behind. Only ruins remain of Fort Usa, but you may wish to search them.
I'd like to ask you about something else. This elven master, how'd he end up taking a human for an apprentice?
My father forged armor. As a youngster, I helped him, then began forging my own pieces. Master Tiensail saw my work and offered to take me on as his apprentice.
It's pretty lucky.
Now, years on, do I realize the honor that was. Alas, my master perished in a massacre later, slain by racists. Though he taught me everything he knew, I did not manage to complete the guild's requirements for Grand Master while he lived. I know I have no equal in the trade. Yet, until I complete Witcher armor of Grandmaster quality, I shall never be certain I've become my teacher's equal.
Sweet.
Farewell.
Good luck on the path.
Ugh.
His own cowardice.
Feast till the wine barrels run dry. Good
Why is everywhere so dark?
This year. Welcome. Herbs freshly picked, dried, powdered. Whatsoever your heart desires.
What kind of game is this? It's an RPG.
Let me see what you got.
The longest RPG ever. I don't care about any of this. Gwent time.
Herb schmerbs. But how
Herb schmerbs. Man, she's kind of chonky.
Something awful this year.
Is one of my faves? I mean, it's up there. Has some pacing issues. I mean, the meme train's already sailed, right, Cat Jam? Well, given that I don't own the game, it's gonna be a while. I imagine sometime next year when I have a new video card and Flight Simulator 2024 is out. Yeah, it is. But I only had it on Game Pass, and my PC is not as good as I would like it to be when it comes to VR stuff, so it's a little bit of a pain to get going. I'm not going to get Game Pass just to play Flight Simulator. But there are a few games that I do want to play on Game Pass, so it will likely show up at some point, but there's a few more things on my list before I get to that point. Like when I was playing in VR and streaming it, it was on like low medium. It can get a lot prettier. Just play Yennefer Raw and call it good.
Another murder by the horrid beast. Milton the Peyrac Peyran falls victim to his own cowardice. The beast of Beauclair has... Never you
Disperse! The exhibition of the wretched... Please disperse! The exhibition is closed!
What's this about?
Oh, Lapiota, give me strength. I can't bear this, please! I believe I've been clear. No presentation today. Oh, wait! Are you not that famous witcher, Geralt of Rivia? I believe I have work for you.
Saw your notice. Mentioned a monument.
The matter is a delicate one, but mind you, I pay well. Alas, I can say no more at this stage.
Why are you spreading doomsayer crap, man? You're such a doomer.
The statue. Just tell me, what's the problem?
A picture's worth 1,000 words. More, I dare say. Come with me. I'll show you. Here it is. Our pride and joy, Reginald Daubry. A giant among lovers. A poking, puncturing swordsman, and atop all that, an unrifled tittler of harps and other organs.
So what's wrong with it?
How should I put this? It's lost its jewels.
Somebody stole the testicles off a statue.
No ordinary statue, mind you. The sole monument made using a cast of the great Reginald's own genitals. Certified and authenticated.
Ah, perfect.
Sprung directly from his loins, they grant all who stroke them unparalleled virility. All who buy a ticket.
Was this your favorite mission, Cat Jam?
Must retrieve those stones.
Got my attention. Now tell me about this Reginald, all you know.
There's so much to tell. Legend has it he and the architect Faramond planned and laid out Beauclair.
Impressed
I
already.
don't understand why the game hits you so much here.
Reginald took great pains to devise escape routes for lovers caught with their pants down. Literally and metaphorically. He later made frequent use of them himself. Not out of fear, mind you, but to avoid having to kill his rivals in duels.
Got any suspects?
Considering the vast potency of Reginald's prized pouch, everyone's a suspect. Who would not want it for himself?
Who would not want it? It's true.
Any idea when the theft took place?
It must have been mere hours ago. I guided the last group through the exposition quite recently. Stones were very much in place.
Need to look around. Might find a clue or two.
Do what you must, as long as you return grasping Reginald's stones. Without them, Beauclair's entire tourist sector faces trying times. Trying times.
Imagine if testicles are like the thing that people visit your city for. Maybe that's good enough. Just want to see if the game behaves a little nicer.
Saw marks are straight and clean.
It does not.
Precision castration, I'd call this.
It will all work out. It must. Ow!
Wait, where's this bar thing? Underground?
Such are the times, my good fellow.
My prices are the best this side of the Yaruga. Greetings and welcome, sir. Toussaint is home to the best wines in the world, and I've the best wines in Toussaint.
Oh.
Show me what you got. See if something catches my eye.
Just a whole bunch of cheese.
Care for a round of Gwent?
More Gwent. Endless Gwent. Gwent is all that matters. Scorch time? My opponent passed. That was a mistake. Did I ever meet that guy in Skellige? I don't think I did. Oh yeah. She was chained to the stone or whatever and left to die, right? It's kind of a unfortunate art choice. Some spicy numbers. Kind of unfortunate. I guess that makes sense. I did kill them all, right? Why not pass? That's super weird. Yeah. All right, friends, I am hungry. It's been almost 3 hours. Craziness. Blood and wine. It's going to be fun. Have a good night. Enjoy your Friday. See you around.